Hello nerd friends, today I'm going to be talking about Red Dwarf. So Red Dwarf is a British science fiction comedy TV series, and it is about these friends who live on a spaceship called Red Dwarf. So Red Dwarf, the ship, is this huge, massive thing. It's like 5 miles long, and it's holding hundreds of people who they're basically space miners, and there are hundreds of people on this giant ship until one day there's an accident and everyone dies except for one guy, Mr. Dave Lister. So Dave Lister was in stasis while the giant accident occurred and everyone died. I'm assuming you guys know what stasis is, but if you don't, in a short explanation, stasis basically freezes you in time so that nothing on the outside interferes with anything on the inside, nothing on the inside interferes with anything on the outside. And so we find out that he has been in stasis for 3 million years. So that's how the show begins. And the other characters are Rimmer, who is a hologram powered by the ship's computer, who is the exact opposite of Lister. Lister is a slacker, he's lazy, he drinks, he smokes, he's just gross. And he's a smart aleck. He's against the authority. He's a complete rebel. And Rimmer is this, stand up straight, like follow the rules, try to succeed in life kind of guy. But he has really bad luck. Lister has really good luck. In the beginning, they just are at each other's throats constantly. There's the cat, who is a humanoid cat that has evolved over millions of years. Now, back 3 million years ago, before Lister was in stasis, the reason he was in stasis is because he had a cat on the ship, and they could not have other animals on the ship, and that cat, during those 3 million years, had kittens, and so those kittens had kittens, and they evolved and evolved and evolved and evolved and evolved until it was basically a human with cat characteristics. So this cat, he's obsessed with himself. He loves himself. Every time he sees a mirror, he has to stop and stare at himself for at least 5 minutes. He has hundreds and hundreds of different suits because he always wants to look the best of the best. He's got the mind of a cat with the body of a human. And then there's Crichton, who is the mechanoid, who is their friend. I like the show because it's very fast-paced and energetic, and it's hilarious. I've never gone about more than 5 minutes during an episode without laughing. It's clever. The only thing that I find kind of annoying is the laugh track, because it's kind of forcing you, if you don't understand it, well, it's funny, so you should better laugh because these people are laughing. They've basically turned 4 completely different people. You have the self-lover, you have the lazy one, you kind of have the leader or the rule follower, and then you have a mother hen. It's Crichton. He's protective. He does their laundry. He makes their food. Honestly, I think that Rimmer probably has the best lines because he's always got either something really stupid to say or something that's super stupid but sounds really clever. There are lots of seasons of Red Dwarf. There are 11 of them, but there are other things more than just the TV show that were based off of the TV show. There are books. The books are very well written. There aren't as many jokes in it, but it's fun to kind of pay attention to. And they are also written by the creators of the TV show, so they have first-hand experience about how these characters should behave and act. There are audiobooks of the books that are voiced by the guy who played Rimmer, and he is really good at impressions of people, so he can, if you haven't really watched the show that much, you'd have no idea that it's one guy. He's amazing, and it's cool, and the books are great, and the show is great, and the audiobooks are great, and just everything about it is great. That was very positive there. This is great. Anyway, that is it for Red Dwarf, I guess. I would encourage you to go check out the show. It is on iTunes. Just look up Red Dwarf, and you should find the show and the audiobook. You can probably go to Barnes & Noble and find Red Dwarf, the books. So I'd totally say go get those, go look at them. You don't have to buy them, but go look at them. So that is Red Dwarf, and I will see you guys next week.